Over the last 5 years, I've only done one type of motorsport, and only one motorsport has really had my interest, and that's drifting. But as you guys know, in the last 6 months, I went on track at Laguna Seca with my R34 GTR, my GT3 RS, and my M4 GT3. And I thought maybe one day I could be interested in doing some grip driving. Well, fast forward to the last grid life, I actually got to sit and get up and close with a certain type of open wheel car known as a rush car. Little did I know that these guys sent out me plus a few other friends and had a hidden agenda. Whoever was the fastest would get offered a free ride to drive one of these cars in the next upcoming open wheel race at Grid Life Laguna Seca. So I packed up all my bags and I caught the next flight out to Dallas, Texas.
I'm super excited to see what happens.
Very excited.
They've been talking
So I already
for a week.
We don't do this. TJ, who wins a drift competition every time we battle?
Who won
Give me
in
that.
Wisconsin?
all I know is
Grant likes to tell me he's not competitive, and that's a total bullshit. Like, I can tell.
He was waving to me on the line in Japan, and I'm like this.
Wouldn't look at me.
So
I'm
does anybody have, you guys have wheel-to-wheel racing experience?
Not wheel to wheel. No, none of us have wheel to wheel. Larry does.
I don't know where you're
Larry.
So what do you guys think? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
I think I'm gonna be.
Yeah?
I'll tell here. I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen. I think the first 1 or 2 sessions I will be drastically slower than the field. I think by the end of the day I will be a second faster than TJ.
A second! Dude, a second's a lot!
damn.
A second is a lot!
The confidence. Second on that 1.7 miles. It's a lot.
Okay.
Second is a lot.
1.7
Between 20 and 30 minutes each session. It is, and that's why we're going to do
Split it
that.
out. That's why you guys got to eat good tonight, sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we burn it down.
This right here is why we came out here. This is a Rush SR, and today I'm gonna be learning how to drive it. I'm gonna be going through training sessions, and the fastest driver of today is gonna earn a seat at the next race at Laguna Seca Grid Life. This car is small, got an engine in the back, it's got a lot of aero, and that's about all I know about it. But I have just the guy who can fill us in with the details. And this right here is Blair. Now Blair might look young, and it's because he is, but he's actually one of the founders of Rush. Him and his dad started the series and built these cars. So I thought, who better of a person than to tell us about this car other than Blair? So Blair,
Appreciate it, TJ. So yeah,
give us the rundown.
this is the Rush SR, right? We built it with one whole purpose, was to bring back grassroots motorsport to what it used to be. That's fast, fun, affordable, and for everybody, right? So from drifters to time attack guys to your daily guys that love exotics to pro IMSA guys, anybody can get in this car and have a blast, right? So that's why TJ's down here to try wheel-to-wheel motorsport for his first time. It's gonna be wicked.
Zero experience, just a couple laps of my RS. That's about it. So obviously this car is a little bit smaller than normal. It's lightweight. What engine does it have in it? How much does the car weigh? What are the specs?
Yeah, 100%. So it's a Suzuki GSX S1000. Revs to 12K, 145 horsepower, full bike transmission. Even though it's a small car, right, it's the full package. We've got a full limited slip differential in here, 2-way adjustable shocks, full brake systems that are pulling 2.5 Gs in the corners. It's the real deal.
When you shift, you hear the
Yeah, so it's a full pneumatic system built by us at Rush, right? So it's all air operated, shifts in about 5 milliseconds. So almost PDK style, you know, not quite there, but it's fast.
It doesn't get cooler than that.
No lift shift on upshifts, auto blip on downshifts, so the shifts are seamless, fast, kick you in the back when
And
you downshift.
neutral is in between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So you downshift to go 1, then you have neutral, and then you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
So it's literally like a bike transmission stabbed into a car, and somehow they made it work. Now that's all very impressive, but what also is a little bit more impressive, Blair's been watching the vlogs since the beginning.
Yeah.
And hopefully I can find this photo. This was from a meet and greet at Alphalete in Texas years ago.
2016.
Full circle moment. That is sick.
It's wicked.
But now you're in a vlog.
I know. What the heck?
I drive this GT3 RS every single day, and because I drive it every single day, One thing I never go anywhere without is my Denvix tire inflator. Now when I put on these BBS E88s, I was an idiot and I didn't put TPMS sensors in. And I've still been too lazy to put them in, so I know that's my bad. But I don't really ever know what the tire pressure is on this, so I always carry this. This Denvix tire inflator comes with a tire inflator, comes with a cord, charging cable, stuff like that. But let me tell you why this is one of the best ones on the market. This is one of the fastest tire inflators out there, and it can inflate your tire from 0 PSI to 36 PSI in just 6 to 7 minutes. And on top of that, this has the largest battery out there at 15,000 milliamp hours, and it uses an authentic Tesla battery on the inside. Using this thing is super simple, and I really want to stress the fact that I really believe every single person should keep this in at least one of their cars. It's one of those things where you never know if you're gonna hit a nail when you're driving. Let's say you're far away and it's night and you don't have a patch kit. You can at least limp yourself home by continuously inflating your tire. I'd be lying if I said that one of these hasn't saved me at least 5 different times when trying to go home. All you do is turn it on, hold it for 3 seconds, set your desired PSI, and let us begin. Denvix is also the only tire inflator with a 45-watt two-way fast charging feature with PD and QC 3D protocol. It essentially means you can charge your tablets and phones and MacBooks and drones and all that type of stuff off of this battery if you're in a pinch. And if that doesn't sell you enough, come inside, let me show you this. As a bonus, it also has lighting features, so if you're on the side of the road, you have this super ultra mega bright light, a red strobe if you're on the side of the road and you wanna say, please don't hit me, that would suck. And you can also switch from car mode, moped mode, I don't know who would use that, bicycle mode, and basketball. And it comes with multiple different outlets, so you can apply it to any type of fitting you might need for your tire or ball or anything really. A little needle boy, just attach it to the top. You're only at 5 PSI, let's crank that thing to 9. Are you kidding me? Ow! Oh! Ah! Does it all. Now the Denvix tire inflator comes as a whole package. You get the case, you get the cables, you get the fast charging ports, all in one bundle deal. And right now, they're linked down below in the description for you guys to pick up and get your hands on, because truly, this is something that all of you guys need, and why settle for anything less than the best? Choose Denvix. Thank you, Denvix, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it. Yeah, got me up front. Got me up front, dude.
All right, let me see the one I gotta pass.
Yeah,
this one won't be difficult. This one won't be difficult.
Put you in the back for a reason. As we were getting ready for our first session, it was time for me to get in the car. We had to adjust the mirrors, we had to get the pedal set, we had to get my seating position all dialed in with padding to make sure I was nice and snug. My first impression of this car was it felt nothing like I've been in before. My meat is tied up.
That's how you want it.
Cutting circulation off a little bit.
How do you feel in there? What is
It's so different. Like I spend so much time in like the drift cars. The seating position, I feel like I'm lounging.
Yeah.
So that's very weird. It just feels very foreign. I feel like once we're in it and we get going, it will all feel fine. But the initial impression and getting fitted is like, definitely feel like a fish out of water a little bit. I know all that will disappear once we start going, but it's very strange. Very strange. After all the travel and excitement and nerves, it was time to finally take the track and see what these cars are really made of. I could feel the pressure of all the smack talk Grant and I were doing, and I knew that I wanted to be the fastest, so it was time to put my head down and get to work. If you direct your attention to the top right of the screen, you can see the track layout and my position. On the bottom left, you can see my RPM and my brake pressure and throttle pressure. And on the bottom right-hand side, you can see my G-force reader and my lap time reader.
so good, dude.
Holy
How do you feel?
amazing. Yeah, I wanted to keep going. I was pissed when I saw I finally had clean air. I got her. I just was like, Larry, I'm sorry, I'm going around you. I went around Larry, and then checkered flag came up, and I was like,
I know, right? Same, dude.
yeah, you were there.
intense.
You were there.
Yeah, I was there, and then I got tired, but yeah, man.
How's it
I-
feel better?
The second session, hell of a difference. Now that I know the track layout, I was like 85% pushing it. There's still like,
Honestly,
How's your arm
behind
fatigue?
it's more so my left wrist
so much
is just tired from holding it like this, but I feel good. I feel really good. I'm in that point where it's like you get so confident, it's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at right
you're
now.
in that threshold.
Yeah, I haven't checked myself yet, but I'm like just trying to hold limiter so I don't go too much. But I was behind.
Hey, so we had a rule. So the whole first session, TJ was like, Nate, let me follow you, let me follow you. And Larry and I got pushed into the woods, right? We got pushed in the back. So the next session we go, okay, Larry and Grant are gonna switch back and forth. So I do 2 laps right behind Nate, go to let Larry pass and jump back in him. I look back and there's a little Sunoco car trying to push me off the track. We follow the rules, bucko.
I need to be in the front,
If you're in front, no one else is gonna learn, TJ.
behind Nate.
That would help.
Nope, everybody needs to be behind Nate though.
I
That's
know.
the- that's
Well,
the
this-
issue.
I just want to get to the front. After the sessions, we got to go back to the classroom where we got to look at all of our data. We looked at things from our throttle position, our brake pressure, our line, all things that we went over to improve our track time, which I noticed I did an okay job, but there was tons of area for improvement, which wasn't a bad thing. That's a good thing because that also means there's tons of time that I can make up with minor adjustments. After the first 2 or 3 sessions, I started to feel a lot better. My nerves were gone and the excitement was fueling me. There was a couple areas from our classroom sessions that I was still trying to work on, mainly just hitting the right line with the right amount of brake pressure. And one thing I was really trying to remember was slow in, fast out. Make sure you're on the right line and it's gonna give you a way faster exit speed. That's funny.
You're driving so damn good, dude.
Because I got this kid.
He's doing such a good job.
It's insane.
All right,
Do you need a license to buy a GT3 Cup car and race it?
Not at all.
Really?
Ooh.
Shit.
See, but now think about what we're doing and then hop in a radical.
How
These,
gnarly
this
are
is
Is it
the
that
next.
much different?
It's 400 horsepower. So we're gonna go from like 180 to 400.
Is that an LMP? LMP3?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you know what that is?
This is my bread and butter, baby.
Bread and butter.
How much time I shaved off from session 1 to 2? Insane. And then what'd you go?
121, 119.
Damn, you shaved off
He did
2 seconds.
119.6. We're a tenth difference.
Doing this for the boys at
So
home.
how'd the second session go?
Way better, way more confidence. Remember my lines, but it you cannot lie and say it's not scary.
It's
Staying
terrifying.
flat foot through the 45s downhill and just fully feeling the arrow like compress.
Crazy.
I'm so excited they're saying this because that's like how I felt, but I couldn't
So,
translate it. You know?
Right now, Blair, the king of these cars, is going to set a lap time. There was a bet yesterday that they said for every lap you do 117. Nate and Blair would pay me $144.
I think it was group.
Well,
Well, let's see if anybody can get this. Don't wink at that.
no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Nate just said it's too hot, where that time's probably not achievable. So I went to Blair. I said, Blair, 117 is a cheat number. Go set your time, and if I can get in the same 118 or 117, you better hold up to your end of the bargain.
In the same second.
Yeah, in the same second. I could be like 9/10 off, but I'll take this. I'll take the same second.
I'm excited to see what he can do in the heat, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like-
I really want to know. what
Yeah,
he does.
but Blair created these cars, man. He should at least
He's insane.
he should make a second up, you know.
I think he'll for sure be in the 118s. Probably my guess would be like low 118s.
But dude, to give some perspective, it took me 2 full days to even tap a 118, 119. So like, you know, 123s, 121s, 120s were like a very common thing for me when I first started. So the fact that this dude's already in the 119s is like, let's go to Laguna, dude.
What was like a good first day?
When I first came out, I was like 123s, 124s. And they're like, all right, you know, decent. And then I was like 120s. And then my third time out, I was like 119, 118s, 117s.
So it's good. We're all ripping then.
Dude, you're ripping. Like, you're so close. It makes me so happy, dude. Like, the fact that you guys are already, because, you know, it can be kind of shitty if you're slow. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you feel like a piece of
Yeah.
yeah.
But yours right there, dude. Right there.
I can't wait to go back out. As the day progressed, I got faster and faster. Here is my fastest lap of the day that earned me a seat to drive at Laguna Seca.
that, Twan?
Oh, I see it.
It's number 1, brother.
That's my f***ing boy right there. That's my f***ing god.
That's what we do, Twan. We win.
P1, man.
Yeah, dude.
P1, dude. What happened behind me? I just
Chaos. Mass chaos. Just walked up and they just went crazy.
Yeah, it's just mass chaos.
That was sick.
Natural.
How fun was that, dude?
I look back and I'm like, did we shut it down? I was like, I'll just keep going.
TJ, dude.
I love how someone throws up their fist, so we all shut it down, then everyone else is like, you what?
I was right on TJ, and my car just skidded out, and I drifted the whole route. That was absolutely epic. Good job.
That was so much fun.
You had me on the inside on the start every time.
I know, I was gonna say we should switch. 'cause
I thought about that.
That inside will always win.
Yeah, you had it. Like, I couldn't, I don't know, you know?
It wasn't possible.
And you were right behind him. I know. So like, I was gonna do the over-under, and the Namkin car, Larry, was right there. I was like,
That was fun.
that's getting home.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that was great.
Dude. Well done. He's just gonna be bad. I drifted like so far.
Yeah, it's official. I'm driving Laguna, baby.
Being a rapscallion, man. Welcome to rapscallion.
Thank you. That was the test. That's why we were here. It was all for that little test.
Where's first place? Where's TJ?
There he is. First place is TJ.
Yeah. 1896, dude.
That's crazy.
1896.
1896.
Second place, Jake, 1960.
I'm not going to say last place, but we're going to say a good try, and that's going to go to Mr. Grant.
As the day came to an end, I was super proud of the lap times that I put down. With having zero experience in any open wheel car, I actually found that I love it. And maybe drifting isn't the only motorsport that's for me. Now I'm excited to take everything I've learned and apply it to a real race setting with 45 other cars coming up this month at Laguna Seca. And until then, boys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and keep moving forward.